I'm joined in studio by Yasser Booley. He has just come back from a trip where he traveled from Cape Town to Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, all on public transport. You must be tired.
I am, I must admit. I am, yes.
Well, thank you for making it in today.
You are most welcome.
Tell me, what made you want to go on this journey and only use public transport?
The first time I traveled to Mozambique was in 2001. I took a train from Cape Town to Johannesburg, and then from there another train to the border. And on that stretch to the border, I realized that there was a whole world that I didn't know about. And that was the world of people trading between the different southern African countries. And as a photographer, you know, and also someone who's passionate about Africa, I was very excited about the notion. I mean, I was very excited about revisiting, you know, this space and this world. And eventually, 16 years later, I managed to pull it all together and organize a trip like that.
Tell me about the photographs you took on this journey.
The photographs, they are, a lot of them are, I mean, my focus is generally people, you know, so where I encountered interesting, friendly people, you know, I generally asked them if I could take portraits. You know, for me, the people make the place, you know, and by extension, the African people make the African continent. And for me, it was about getting to know the people, and for myself to see firsthand, you know, what it was like traveling through Africa on public transport, how easy it was, how accessible it was, and how inexpensive it was.
I want to get back to that, but first tell me about the characters you met. I'm sure you met a wide range of characters on this trip.
I mean, I don't know where to start, actually. I mean, from people sitting next to me on the 12, 8-hour bus rides to people that I shared a train with overnight from Livingstone to Lusaka, and then a 3-day train ride from Kapirimposhi in northern Zambia to Dar es Salaam. You know, I met many people, including the train police in Zambia that marched me through 4 carriages before they sat me down to question me about, you know, who I was, where I was from, and what I was doing.
Well, tell me more about that. That sounds like a little bit scary.
Initially, it was a little bit. I mean, you know, definitely the gentleman on the train conveyed a very strong sense of seriousness. And I suppose I understand completely if you have a stranger running around with a camera taking pictures of people, you know. I would also be curious, at least. Surprised by how courteous and polite, you know, he remained throughout the whole process. I mean, eventually we became friends once he had realized what I was doing, you know, what the aim of my project, you know, and my journey was. You know, we became friends, and things ended on a much friendlier note. You know, once I'd made them realize basically that, you know, it's my intention to kind of raise the profile of travel by public transport within Southern Africa, in the hope that more South Africans get to visit, you know, the other Southern African countries like Zambia, Zimbabwe, for example.
Did you feel in danger at all on this journey? Not once at all?
Not once at all did I feel endangered. I mean, well, and this is another thing that, you know, because, you know, going on this journey, yes, it seems for us and for me initially before I'd done it, you know, it was all theoretical. It was just, you know, all I knew was that I'm leaving from Cape Town and I'm ending up in Dar es Salaam. How I was going to do it, I can admit to you now that I wasn't entirely sure at all. You know, I had a general idea of which route I was going to take, and I knew I wanted to take the Tazara train, which is from Zambia to Tanzania, and that's about it, you know.
How much money did you spend?
I need to do the math. You know, but if I had to do a quick calculation, I would say about 13,000 rand.
Okay, and how long were you gone for?
I was gone from the 16th for about 20 days.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's not bad at all.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't not bad at all. Definitely not.
Well, it sounds like there's some very interesting and important conversations ahead to come out of this
hope so.
project. A lot of branches. It sounds like a growing tree. And
I hope so.
And I think it's the start to something good on the African continent. Yeah, so
I
thank
do
you
hope so.
very much for coming in and sharing with us.
You are most welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for making the time.